global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings Today, YouTube channel. Some hours ago, an APC chieftain told Nigerians and even warned the political elite to ignore the obedient movement at the peril. In fact, he took time and explained that the end result of the obedient movement is to see the extinction and them running into exile from the Nigerian politics, and even saying that some of the old politicians may be going into hiding because if they have skeleton in their cupboard, the new movement that has become a wave will not stop until they see a new Nigeria emerge. It looks like that may not be the only problem that APC may be battling with, as more things are coming up. It looks like the 2023 elections will take a different demography altogether, as the disgruntled politicians, aspirants that were not given voices, and senators who never got their returning ticket have started forming some sort of movement within APC, and they have made up their mind that they may likely be revolting. We're going to give you full details, their mindset, their skill set, and what they have seen even in the obedience movement. Hey, tell me it's a win-win for Peter Obi, then you may not be far from the truth. Well, before we go into the news proper, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as you update our channel on YouTube. Let's hit the ground running. Critical stakeholders, former presidential aspirants, and senators who lost out in the just concluded primaries of the All Progressive Congress APC have vowed to punish the party ahead of the 2023 presidential elections. They claimed that Tinubu and Abdullahi Adamu, the party's national chairman, have isolated critical stakeholders of the party. Another ranking senator alleged that Adamu, who was supported by lawmakers when governors did not want him, betrayed them during the primaries. He said Adamu runs the party like a sole administrator and a paramount ruler who does not accommodate superior views from members of the National Working Committee, NWC. The lawmaker said the presidential candidate has refused to reach out to aggrieved aspirants who ran against him. As soon as the primaries were over, Tinubu visited all the key aspirants. Commitments were made that they will be involved before, during, and after the elections. I attended one of the meetings where Tinubu told one of the former presidential aspirants that he will play an active role. That promise has turned out to be false. Tinubu has since gone ahead to announce the choice of his running mate without consulting any of them. The aspirants have also decided to ignore him. Tinubu and Adamu are busy organizing events. They're leaving out the real issue. They're behaving as if they have won the elections. For them, aggrieved members and stakeholders can go to hell. They believe only governors and President Muhammadu Buhari would deliver votes for them. Unfortunately, many APC senators did not get return tickets, and they have no stakes in the upcoming elections. They won't take it serious. The President Buhari they are banking on won't even campaign for anybody. Let's see who will campaign for them at the grassroots level. The senator said ahead of the conduct of the 2023 presidential elections, the two leading political parties, APC and the opposition PDP, were fretting over the unpredictable demographics occasioned by the surge in the popularity of Peter Obi's presidential candidate of the Labour Party, that's LP. Obi, former governor of Anambra State, was the running mate to Atiku Abubakar in 2019 presidential election until a few days to the conduct of the PDP presidential primaries in May. Obi was a leading aspirant on the platform of the party. However, since his emergence as the presidential candidate of the Labour Party and following the announcement by the presidential candidate of APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to run on a Muslim ticket, the permutations have changed. In a chat at the weekend, the ranking senator from the north said Obi's late entry into the race and his acceptance by the church and the youth portends a serious threat to Atiku and Tinubu. The lawmaker, who is vehemently opposed to a Muslim ticket, said if Obi's surging popularity does not dwindle, APC may not win Lagos State. He said the same thing goes for the PDP in Southeast and South-South, two geopolitical zones hitherto considered as his strongholds. He said APC's dilemma is severe. APC may lose the entire South as a result of a Muslim ticket. APC today can't win any state in the Southeast or South-South if elections are held today. APC will not win Lagos State. If the party is lucky, it may win in Ekiti and Ogun states, and maybe in Osun, Ondo, and Oyo. The PDP will battle the APC. That leaves APC with limited options. Well, President Muhammadu Buhari will not be on the ballot in 2023. That means Atiku will be the first choice of the North. Atiku will win in the Northeast. He will win too in the Northwest because of a large number of Hausa and Fulanis there. PDP's main foot soldiers are in the North Central. APC is not sure of winning that geopolitical zone. It is more difficult now because of the new Electoral Act. The era of writing result in government house is gone. If votes count, APC will be in trouble. As for the PDP, how can Atiku win if the entire Southeast and South-South don't vote for him? As popular as Buhari was, he lost elections 3 times until South voted for him. These are the issues. I doubt if Obi will win. I don't see that possibility, but he's causing serious upset in the two major parties, APC and PDP. Though the senator admitted that he was not in a position to speak on the crisis rocking PDP, he, however, said the issues may be resolved before the end of August. This is interesting. I can still remember some hours ago, really, the governor of Ebonyi State, I'm referring to Engineer David Umahi, when he was making a speech during an inauguration, said, look, Ebonyi State is not obedient to Labour Party. Ebonyi State is obedient to APC, and that the facilities and infrastructure they're saying it is the party of APC that brought it. They let everybody face their party and let their party give them the infrastructure. But for Ebonyi State, it is for APC and it is not for LP. Now, what caught my attention was the fact that the problem in Southeast is not even PDP. When APC leaders talk or when APC governors talk, they're not even mentioning PDP. They're mentioning Labour Party, which means to them, PDP is not the problem. Labour Party is an upset. If you go to Lagos State, you keep hearing them shouting, they give shishi. When you enter a bike or a car, or if you enter keke nape, you'll be hearing things like, they give shishi. It's as if it's between Alaba main market and the rest, Yaba, Tejo, Show area. If you see those Igbo guys, then it's as if they want to give their vote to LP. And some very strong Yoruba members too voting for LP very strongly. So you now see that PDP is really not their challenge. They're looking at LP causing a serious challenge to all them. Same thing with even PDP. So you now see that of a truth, these guys are moving in a tsunami. This senator did not say anything but the truth. If they're to conduct elections now as it is, I don't see the major ruling parties getting the day. But the question is, how will they do it? Because everywhere is quiet. If you notice, everybody just thinking, how are they going to change the narrative? I think the youths are woke. Now everybody's staying woke, and I think we should remain the same way so we can generally make Nigeria work. That's going to wrap it up. Do you agree with him? Or do you think, despite what he has said, LP not only have the chance of creating an upset, but they have the chance of becoming the president via